Hey guys, it's Jess of All Done Dancing. So today's video is going to be about insurance and how I have been stuttering, battling insurance, trying to get coverage that I can afford every month and also that doesn't have a crazy deductible or even just proving that I am in fact disabled, which, believe it or not, I am not considered disabled and I am missing two of my legs. So that's all of them. Today I had a brief conversation with a lawyer that my prosthetist got in touch with for me, and I guess they must work together for other reasons besides just me. And he told me everything I've been doing thus far is basically all that can be done until I can work full-time somewhere, which is ridiculous. I'm going to try to keep the swearing to a minimum because I do want this to be shown to people of all ages who do have disabilities and need insurance. Yeah, really frustrating. So ever since I turned 27, I've been trying to get insurance that I can afford. Initially, so when I turned 27, that was like 3 or 4 years ago, I could still be on my mom's insurance through, I think it was either through the entire year of being 26 or the entire year of being 27. And so then at that point, I started looking like 2 months before my coverage was going to end. And I applied for 3 different policies here in Wisconsin, and each of them denied me because I had a pre-existing condition known as being an amputee, which is really annoying because I am otherwise completely healthy. I don't take any medications daily. I do occasionally need to take antibiotics, and I do occasionally need to take pain pills depending on the severity of like bruising and sores on my residual limbs. But otherwise, I am completely healthy. Like, I don't go to the doctor for anything but my legs. So it's really frustrating that being an amputee prior to the, I guess, the Marketplace or Obamacare situation went into effect, like that was just the reason that they didn't have to let me get insurance on my own. I should say that at my current job, I've been there for almost 5 years now. I can get insurance with them, but it would cut my take-home pay in half, and then I would need to get another job on top of the 2/3 jobs I have right now, so that's just not an option. I need to pay my rent, I need to pay my bills, I need to eat, etc., etc. For a little while, I had high risk insurance, which no longer exists now that there's a Marketplace. That I had for about 1.5 years, and I think it cost like $350 a month initially until they realized like, oh, you don't make enough to pay that much and pay your student loans back and everything. So then I was cut down to like $180, which still was crazy expensive. And it was really annoying because when I did go to the doctor a few times during that 1.5 years, I still had to pay the entire cost of the visit, which is like $331 if you see the doctor for 15 minutes for something you go in to see them about once every 3 to 4 months, which is my legs. Basically, I told them what was going on, what needs to be done, what treatments have worked previously, and they still charged me $331. I called to dispute that, and they said that's just the fee that it is. So that's really frustrating. Then for a while, my mom's insurance said I could be on her insurance again on a temporary basis. So from like 28 to 29, I was on her insurance. And actually I had that until September 30th, 2013. And it was great. Like, I mean, obviously it had like a normal copay and such, but it was part of my mom's work insurance. So she got charged a little bit more and I was insured, and that was like perfect timing because that's when I was getting my new prosthesis, and that is a lot of appointments, and obviously prostheses are really expensive. I believe these are something like $30,000 to $40,000 that I walk on every day. So yeah, that's kind of the background of the insurances I have had recently. And now I was kind of locked out of my account for Marketplace, so I need to call them, and it was like a 20-minute wait earlier today at work, so I'm going to be doing that after I film this and edit it and whatever. So hopefully I can maybe find a plan that works for me, that I can go in and see the doctor and whatever and not have a crazy high deductible. Because last year the insurance I picked was the same like program or whatever that my mom had. It was like $150 a month, which I was going to kill myself to pay each month. But now I have a car payment, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to pay for anything anymore until I'm done with grad school. Yeah. So I realized that the deductible was something like $4,000 to $6,000. And so basically I was in the same situation I was before with HERSP. However, I guess I would have had to wait longer for the deductible to kick in with this other insurance plan. So I had it for like the month of April, and I called to just change it, and they're like, that is impossible. You have to wait till open enrollment, which is, it started like November 15th, and that was finals-ish time, so I was kind of busy and whatever. So now, after talking to the lawyer who specializes in like disability insurance claims type things, he told me, you've taken all the steps you can. You make too much money to get SSDI, which is Social Security Disability Benefits, because you have to make less than $1,000 a month, and I don't know who can live on that. I can't. I live on my own. I pay all my own bills. I pay for things out of pocket for my legs, like socks. I mean, the liners that I need right now cost $800 a liner, and I don't have $1,600 to get them, and they are something I need. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that insurance for somebody who is otherwise healthy but has a pre-existing condition of being an amputee, like, you are basically screwed. Like, I fall in this gray area where I make too much money somehow to qualify for disability benefits. I also was denied for disability because I am too independent in that, like, I don't need assistance. Like, I don't need assistance in the bathroom or showering or getting my legs on every day. And they think that as an amputee, unless you need that kind of assistance, like, you are not disabled enough. And also, since I do have prosthesis to get around in every day, I'm also not considered disabled, which is completely and utterly the most frustrating thing I've ever heard. So, really trying my best here not to swear because it's just so frustrating. Can't remember where I was going to go with this. So yeah, I'm going to apply again on Marketplace. When I applied back in right on the 15th, I went to like Starbucks and sat down and filled out the application. It was like, you have to wait because our servers are overloaded, which always happens to me. And that is what happened last year. And I made like 7 accounts, and it's just so frustrating. Again, frustrating. I'm not going to swear. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going to go with the rest of this video. I guess I am wondering, anyone who's watching this or sharing this, what are options for people who are otherwise healthy but happen to have a condition where they have to buy supplies to work and go to work, be a human adult person, and why it feels like it's a punishment for me being so independent. Like, I have 2 jobs, and now I'm going to be starting an internship in a few days, and I am in grad school. Like, I have basically 4 jobs already, and I can't get insurance that I can afford. I know all the commercials for Marketplace are saying things, or they have like, the advertisements for people who are otherwise healthy and get insurance for like less than $60 a month, which I want to throw my TV out the window when I watch those, because like, even though they can't deny me because my pre-existing condition, they can charge me an exorbitant, is that even the right word? I don't know, fee for deductible, and that is ridiculous. I don't know how our insurance system is so flawed that me, someone who just needs to get prosthesis and fix major components on my legs, like, that is it. I don't need anything else. I'm not going to go, I don't even know what people would do with insurance because I haven't had it for so long. But I guess this is just basically part 1 to a little bit of a series about my insurance struggles. Like, I've written about it on my blog, and now I'm just kind of reaching out via a video to other amputees or other people with disabilities, and how, oh great, now my computer has like, whatever, it went to sleep and I'm talking on here. So I guess I'm just wondering what other people have done to kind of make ends meet to pay for insurance now that there is the marketplace. Like, you have to go through corporations to get insurance, which is really annoying. Like, if I lived basically anywhere else, like Canada, I would get insurance almost immediately. But since that is not where I live, this is what I deal with. But yeah, anybody, like, I mean, I've talked to lawyers now. I have talked to my prosthetist. I have talked to like coworkers who have insurance. I've just run out of ideas. Like, I've gone a year and a half or whatever without insurance, but I would prefer to be able to have like yearly checkups, and like the corset on my leg needs to be completely replaced, and I don't have $5,000 or whatever it is without insurance to get it put onto my leg. Like, we made it last year when I had insurance, and then I had to get rid of that insurance because I couldn't afford it. So I am just basically running through life on legs that are technically, they are brand new, basically. They are going to be 2 years old, or they just, whatever. They don't really have birthdays, but you know what I'm saying. Like, things fall apart, screws fall out, things need to be replaced, cosmetic stockings need to be replaced, and those are like $75. This is just a lot of money that people don't have, and it shouldn't be a punishment that I am independent and working towards goals. Like, I have a college degree, I'm in graduate school, I'm trying to better myself, and yet for the time being, I cannot get insurance that I can afford. So, any questions or comments or suggestions outside of getting a full-time job, which is just not possible right now when I have to do an internship, please leave them below, and hopefully I will find out some information from the marketplace on what I can get this year. Like, I just don't even know. So I think I made it through without swearing. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel or go on my Tumblr and follow that. I also have a Facebook page. I'll try to link them all below. But yeah, questions, comments, feedback will all very much be accepted, because this is driving me insane. So thank you for watching, and have a great day or afternoon or whatever time of day it is that you watch this. Thanks. Bye.